Merci, Madame la Secrétaire Générale. Je vais vous étonner, moi je vais parler en langue française, les autres vont parler en langue anglaise. Mais comme on a une traduction simultanée, je pense qu'il n'y aura nullement aucun problème. Voilà donc, avant de répondre à cette question,
just to answer your
je voudrais vous demander
I would like
de
to
joindre à
ask
moi
you to join me in to applaud loudly His Excellency Evariste Ndayishimiye, President of the Republic of Burundi, who gave me the honor to present him in this summit due to his very busy calendar. And also, I would like also join everybody to applaud and also rejoice this celebration of this 25th anniversary from since the signing of the treaty establishing the East African Community. Now, to come back to your question, and the question which was asked, indeed, Burundi, with the leadership of His Excellency Evariste Ndayishimiye, Burundi is actually playing a role in enhancing inter-regional trade within the East African Community. And in this regard, the elimination of non-tariff barriers is a priority. And this elimination should be based on three main actions. The first one is to carry out an evaluation by identifying all non-tariff barriers, such as quota of importation, custom procedures, regulation standards, and also, secondly, you need to harmonize the rules by standardizing the and quality standards in partner countries so that you can facilitate trade. And lastly, you need to improve transparency by creating clear guidelines and which are accessible for commercial regulation, ensuring that all the stockholders are informed. Another measure, which is a priority, is to improve infrastructure, especially cross-border infrastructure. And in this action, you also need to invest in transport networks by giving priority to road network development, railway lines, ports, and also airports, so that you can improve connectivity between partner states. Thirdly, we also need to enhance trade agreements, and this framework, it is necessary to create new trade partners by creating and coming up with a new protocol based on specific actors which have high potential, such as agriculture, manufacturing industries, and also services. As fourth action, which we need to envisage, is to support the small and medium enterprises, which are known as SMEs. And in this framework, we have these actions. First, provide training and resources to the operators of small and medium enterprises so that you can improve their capacity to carry out cross-border trade. Secondly, you also need to promote access to credit by creating financial institutions for firms which are involved in commercial activities of SMEs. And fifth main action, you need to leverage on technology. In this case, you need to envisage and also implement a solution of e-commerce by encouraging use of digital platforms for commercial transactions, including e-commerce and documentation and electronic documentation. Sixthly, you also need, it's important, you need to promote sustainable trade. And for this, you need to carry out two priority activities. Incorporate standards, environmental standards by encouraging sustainable consumption between partner countries so that to ensure that trade makes us realize environmental objectives. Secondly, support initiatives on renewable energy by investing in renewable energy projects which are likely to improve trade. And lastly, you, as a seventh action, you also need to do monitoring and evaluate all the problems. And that demands that we need first come up with the key performance indicators which are to measure the efficiency of trade initiative and also improvement of infrastructure. And lastly, carry out regular revision by coming up, developing and implementing a system of monitoring and evaluation which is regular of all commercial or trade policies and for infrastructure projects so that you can ensure continuous improvement. That basically what I could say briefly, the main actions which you need to carry out so that you can eliminate what we call non-tariff barriers, and so that you can improve cross-border infrastructure. And also, I talked about specific measures which our East African community could be a priority so that you can grow trade between partner states and also encourage sustainable development. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Thank you.